Do you think the U.S. government would simply give you a fine if it found out you've committed a serious crime? In the second part of our two-part video series, Citigroup whistleblower Richard Bowen explains why the government fined banks but didn't prosecute anyone during the 2008 financial crisis.
From my perspective, those payments were extortion payments. They were paid to the Department of Justice to lock up the evidence so that the American people would never know how truly pervasive the fraud was that went on. That's all they are. They are protection money that has been paid to the Department of Justice. The banks have not admitted any culpability. This was not a guilty plea. This was simply a payment of money for the Department of Justice to lock up the evidence.
And even though banks were forced to pay large settlements, the victims never saw any of it.
Not one penny of those huge settlements that were announced by the Department of Justice, not one penny of it went to the investors that lost the money.
Can people now pay their way out of criminal activity? The government seems to have set a dangerous precedent.
This video series on the Financial Crisis Initiative is sponsored by Carrie M. McGuire and the National Center for Policy Analysis.